Hi everyone, this is Stephanie Manley with Copycat.com and I'm going to show you how to make Chinese almond cookies. So we are going to make Chinese almond cookies. I love these cookies. I fell in love with them as a child. We would go out to have dinner at a Chinese restaurant and they served these where I grew up instead of the fortune cookies. So I have always loved these cookies. I'm going to show you how to make them. We are going to need a cup of butter. I've let it warm to room temperature. I just set it out about 30 minutes before I'm going to use it. And I'm going to add a cup of granulated white sugar, and we're just going to cream these together. All right, so once you get your sugar and your butter creamed together, we're going to add in 1 egg and we're going to mix that in together. All right, so once you get your egg mixed in there, we're going to add about a teaspoon of almond extract. That gives these cookies their great almond flavor. Then we're going to add a teaspoon of baking soda. It's not baking powder, so make sure you use baking soda. So in goes 1 teaspoon. We're going to add a half a teaspoon of salt. We're going to get that in there. And then we're going to start adding in some of our flour. Just add a little bit in at a time. It'll be easier to mix in. Let me just show you a trick. If you just stir it in just a little bit, you miss that wonderful cloud that can form when you mix up flour with a mixer. So I get this mixed in a little bit and we're going to hit it with the mixer. All right, so we've got our dough all mixed up and I'm going to go ahead and use a cookie scoop to actually go ahead and form the cookies. I like using a cookie scoop because it helps make sure that all of your cookies are of a nice uniform size. So you can use any kind you like, or you could even use a teaspoon, just as long as they're all nice and even. I think that's what we're looking for here. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're actually gonna flatten out these cookies with I'm just using a glass jar. You just wanna flatten them just a little bit. You could use your fingers if you like, but I think it's quicker to just go ahead and use the jar. Once in a while, the cookies will stick, so just pull them back off. Okay, the next thing we need to do is we need to go ahead and make our egg whitewash. Now you have 2 choices right now. You can make a whole egg wash, or you can just use just the whites. I'm gonna use just the whites. Now, some people like that yellow color on top of the cookies, so you would use the whole egg for that. So we just drop our egg white in a dish with a couple teaspoons of water. We whisk this in. Then we're going to use a pastry brush and we're just going to brush the tops lightly. This will give the cookies a pretty sheen and it'll give something for the almonds to stick to. Right, so we're just going to use a couple of almond slivers and just put a couple on each cookie. Now if you like, you could use blanched almonds. Those work well too. I like using the slivers because I think they spread out a little bit more so you get a little piece of almond in every bite. So once you have your cookies all topped with the almonds, we're going to bake these in a 355-degree oven until they're nice, light, and golden brown. All right, so we have just taken our cookies out of the oven and you can see they're nice, they're light, they're golden brown. They're very pretty. These cookies are great to mail to someone since they don't have any frosting on them or anything. Just wrap them up tight and they're gonna stay fresh for a little while. So in a second, I'll give one of these cookies a try. All right, so I'll try this one. Very nice, very buttery. All right, so we've tried these cookies and they are delicious, very easy to make, and they store very, very well. So if you need to mail these to someone, these are the cookies you want to consider. They're very nice. They're buttery shortbread cookie with a little bit of almond in them. Please be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Drop me a comment down below of what you'd like to see next. And also be sure to like this video. It sure helps me out a lot. Thanks for watching.